From Colorado's capital city, welcome to Denver. This is Empower Field at Mile High. Today, rivals collide in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, LA.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got his tight end, Arande Gatson, the 2nd. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll take this one in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
so you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We are through one. The Chargers out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Drop play here for Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Second down. Nix. A pass complete To the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is incomplete.
Nix's pass.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Broncos 3.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Broncos offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
And the Broncos.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
That's another
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
He connects with Mims. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot.
To the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. The Broncos are back within 4. It is 14 to 10.
Broncos 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He's tackled at the
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Second down, they need 3. Motion man is Johnston. Now Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
It's a gain of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Herbert to the air again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Herbert to the air again. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field. Simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll try and get there on the ground. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9
yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run once more, that's Harvey. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Troy Dodd there to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
22 yards.
They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now it is 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Harvey, and this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
They'll try to pick it up with Harvey. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2-yard
line.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The right side, hauled in by McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. On the give, here's Hampton. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
2 times
yards.
they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Conklin goes in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one taken in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Kicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will go up by 7.
Chargers 24, Broncos 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain
Now a
of 11.
timeout, Denver. That's their
good
second.
for Broncos.
And they'll get a chance to
First
talk things
down.
over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They'll run here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught by Harvey. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Nix gonna throw for it. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's gonna have the Broncos first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.